Hey guys, how's it going? Another live update for you. We've got Ben here as well. Ben, say
Hey.
hello. Oop, there we go. I always forget to mute my chat window. It's always so loud. All right, just get all my monitors situated here, and we'll get rolling. Got a lot of good news for you guys today. Got a lot of good updates. I like doing live updates when I can actually give you guys good news rather than having to be the bearer of delays and bad news and such. It's much more fun to give good news than bad news. I got a lot of stuff for you here. Just give everyone another minute or so, and then we'll get rolling. How's everyone doing today? It's what, Friday? Today's Friday, yes. I don't even know what day of the week it is half the time. All right, so people are saying they don't see anything. Can you guys see and hear us okay? It is very hot here too. Summer finally came. It seems like in the Midwest we're skipping seasons. We didn't really have much of a spring. We didn't have much of a fall. We just had a horrible winter, and now it's super hot. So it's great. Love living here in the middle of cornfields. I work online. I don't know why I live in Iowa. I could live anywhere. Enjoy the world, but I'm in Iowa. All right, we got a good amount of people on, so we'll go ahead and get started. Yeah, my wall does need some posters, doesn't it? I got a little, see right there, trying to point. That's weird. That way? Something my nephew made the 4th of July last year. So that's how often I update my office. Doesn't get touched up too often. All right, let's go ahead and dive in here. So I've got a slideshow. Everyone loves slideshows, right? Let's go ahead and start this. And then I will share my screen. Make sure I hit the right buttons. There we go. Let me know when you guys can see that, okay? Trying to find my note page. Sorry for the cat at the door. She wants attention, and she loves to say hello whenever I'm on a call. She's a very vocal kitty. Can you guys see the presentation here? Anyone? Not all at once. Everyone calm down now. Can you still hear me, Ben?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, they're talking about cats, so I think they can hear me. All right, guys. Here we go. So I want to go over our long-term vision for Holy Fire Games. So our vision for Holy Fire Games is crystal clear. It's more crystal clear than it ever has been. So we want to, our vision for Holy Fire Games is to build a loyal audience. So this means build a loyal audience of players, gamers, tens of millions of players who want to come and play our games on a daily basis, who know and love our brand and want to keep playing all of our games. And then our other vision goal is to build an exclusive community of ambassadors. That's you guys, people who will stand behind our brand, help us promote our brand, and always be there for us to be the voice that gets the games out into the world, and the people who will stand behind us, stand behind our games, and help us realize our dreams. So we also want to deliver value to our audience through our brand properties. So we want tens of millions of daily players across all of our games, Gaspo.io, major PC launches, Doti, other games that we want to do in the future, and then our featured IO mobile games that we want to do in the future. The difference between Gaspo.io and the featured IO mobile games, the featured IO and mobile games are games that stand on their own. The Gaspo.io is full of, or will be full of, IO games and mobile games that kind of build out that platform. So that's the difference there. So the featured IO mobile games are bigger games. Gaspo.io is made up of a lot of simpler, more little games. Is that the right word? Littler? I don't know. What's the proper English there?
I think maybe smaller.
Probably better to go that way. We'll go with that word. So as you can see, we also have a common thread across all of these platforms. We want to build out platforms that will allow us to become a publisher in those areas. So we want to become a publisher across PC, mobile, web. It allows us to scale profits faster. It allows us to publish other indie developers' games. So it's a win-win for everyone involved. We get more games to put on the site and make money. Players get more games to play, and developers get an audience to expose their games to. So it's a win-win-win situation. We also want to create an environment where we support our developers' visions for games. So all of the developers that are on board with us all have their own game ideas, I'm sure, and we want to build an environment where the developers feel safe to share their ideas and where we can build it out as a group. Everyone can benefit. And then lastly, we want to give back to society when we can, giving back to charities, social things, just giving back when we're successful to help others that are less fortunate. So those are our core long-term visions. This is what we are moving towards every day. And it's just, the past few months, we've had a lot of clarity around what we're trying to do, the properties that we're trying to build, why we're trying to build them, and how we're going to build them out. So that is our vision. Let's go ahead and move on to why I created Holy Fire Games. So what's the why behind Holy Fire Games? Why not work for another company? Why not have a corporate job? My whole life, I don't think I've ever wanted to fit into a corporate job or work for someone else. I figured if I'm going to be working and creating things that come into my head, why not reap the rewards for that instead of making somebody else a lot of money at a company? Working for an EA or a Blizzard, bringing my ideas to their company so that they can make all the money. I'd rather be in control of my own future, and I'd like to combine two passions of mine, which is internet marketing and video games. So it's kind of the perfect scenario here to be able to combine all of the things that I know about internet marketing with my passion for video games. And I've always wanted to create video games. So that's the why behind Holy Fire Games. And knowing where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do, I knew that I couldn't do it alone. I don't have the full skill sets of an entire studio. There's a whole team that goes into creating video games and creating internet marketing properties and all of that. So I had an idea to create a group of like-minded people who could align with my vision to help me achieve my dreams, and I would only succeed if they succeeded. So that was key. I wanted to find a group of people that would help me succeed, but I also wanted them to succeed at the same time. We're currently profit sharing over 50% of all game profit. This is unheard of in the gaming industry, probably in any industry. I don't know any other companies that give away that much of their profit. I wanted to make sure that when our games took off, everyone that was involved would be rewarded. So that was the vision behind when all of this started. So those were the why, and the ambassador program is the how. So the ambassador program, you guys, is a community of like-minded people moving towards the same clear goal. We all know what we want to do. We all know how we need to do it. So we're moving towards that goal together. We're all in this together. And we want to change as many lives together as we can. And I know after talking with a lot of individual ambassadors, everyone's excited about, the potential for their own financial success, but being able to share that with their families, their friends who are struggling. Everyone that I've talked to could rattle off 5 to 10 people that are also going to be benefiting from this once things take off that they want to help. So it truly is a chain reaction of, the company being able to help the ambassadors being able to help their immediate circle, and it just keeps going and going and going, and we can really change a lot of lives here. So I'm really looking forward to when these games take off and money starts rolling. There's a lot of places that I'd like to donate to personally. I'm sure all of you guys can think of a lot of places that you'll like to donate to as well once things start kicking off here. So I'm ready to make a difference, and we're getting extremely close to that time. So one last thing I want to talk about is why we didn't want to go through a publisher. We wanted to be able to publish our games when they're ready. We wanted to control our own destiny, and we wanted to become a publisher ourselves. So one of the problems with having a publisher is they tell you when the game is going to be released, whether it's ready or not. And also they tell you sometimes if the game project is either going to continue or if you're going to end it completely. If they don't think it's going to be successful, they don't believe in your vision, then they'll just cut off funding, and you're left out there high and dry. You know, you have to let your dream die a slow, horrible death in the vastness of the internet. So we wanted to be able to control our own destiny, work on the games that we feel will be successful, and become a publisher ourselves eventually. So it's a really clear vision that we have as far as being our own publisher. It really allows us to leverage the audience that we're building across multiple games. So instead of us being able to create a couple games a year for IO or PC or whatever platform, we can leverage other developers, and we could potentially have 100, 200 high quality games that are being leveraged to our community, and we get a piece of every single of all the actions going through that. They can leverage our rewards platforms, they can leverage our audience, they can leverage our web platform, our mobile platform, our mobile users, all of that. So it really opens the door to scaling the profit. Once we have an audience and a successful platform, we can easily let other developers take advantage of that platform and audience, and everyone can make a lot of money. All right, so going through my notes. Wow, these are not in order. That's awesome. All right, here we go. I don't know what I was thinking of. I made the PowerPoint. I put a slide backwards. So what we're doing here, the past 2 years, we've been building a foundation that will last for generations to come. We want this to be something that our kids' kids and their kids are going to be benefiting from for many, many generations to come, that we can just pass down as we go. Over the last 2 years, we've been building a foundation of people, technology, and platforms as a launching pad for our success. We've been building our development team. We've been building out all the technology behind the rewards platforms with raffles, drawings, the reward center, monetization strategies, and we've been building out the ambassador program. And after today's announcements, man, I cannot talk today. With the coming announcements today, the ambassador program is getting a facelift. It's much more simple. It's better for you guys. It's better for everyone involved, and I'm really excited to get into the changes of it. Lots of good things to come here. So here it is, simplification. It's time to simplify the ambassador program. So why would we want to do this? It's easier to explain to others, and it's better for you guys. We've had a lot of questions over the last few weeks about what coin pool do we put our coins in right now? When do we move stuff around? Can we move it back at a later date? When is another pool going to open? How's that going to affect my earnings? So what we did is we changed how things are going to work, and it's all of this stuff is in your guys' favor. So I'll go through it all here. So the how is there's only going to be one pool for all games moving forward. Every single game is going to be in this one coin pool. All new and current games and Gaspo.io are in this pool called, really crazy name, Game Pool. Very original thinking here. All current coins held in any other game coin pool will automatically be moved to this new pool. The advertising coins will be moved into this new pool at a 1-to-1 ratio. It's a much better deal for ambassadors. So the 100 advertising coins that you guys all hold, they'll be moved over to the all game coin pool. So instead of just getting 5% of the advertising revenue, you're getting more coins and something that's sharing 20% of all profit. And it's ongoing for all games. It's a much better deal for you guys. So we're just moving it over as a 1-to-1 ratio. And the reason that we're doing that is we're trying to simplify everything down to one pool, so that when you're explaining this to people, it's much more simple to explain rather than all of these different pools that you have to explain. So this pool is locked to 1 million coins. It's combining the Gaspo.io with the Dogecoin pools. So it's 1 million coins. It will never increase in size. When coins are sold out, the ambassador program closes. By locking the number of coins, each coin in this pool will grow in value over time as more and more games are added. No dilution. No dilution at all. No more coins are being added in. This is it. 1 million coins. The pool closes. The ambassador program closes when it's sold. And your coins are going to grow in value over time as we add more and more and more games. We add IO games. We add mobile games. We add PC games. The Gaspo.io platform. Everything is going into this one pool. And you guys share in everything. So it's all simple. Just one pool. That's it. The bonus pool is now 2.5% of this new pool instead of 5% of just IO Mobile Gaspo. The reason we did this is it's a much better deal for you guys. Again, we wanted to simplify everything. So this is a better deal for ambassadors, as all current games as well as future games are added into this one pool, meaning your bonus coins will grow in value over time. The bonus coin or the bonus pool is a 1-to-1 match of any coins purchased or referral coins earned until August 31st. This time is set in stone now. I promise this is when it's going to end. We kept extending that based on when things were launching and things like that. So we wanted to give you guys time to make sure that everyone has a chance to promote the new simplified ambassador program and receive matching bonus on the referrals for the bonus program. You will still receive a matching bonus for tier advancement after August 31st for new ambassador signups, just not in the bonus pool. So the ambassador tier levels, the upgrades for that are available until December 31st, 2019. We extended the tier level upgrades because a lot of you guys mentioned that you wanted to buy more coins with the profit generated through the ambassador program. With Gaspo.io launching and Doty being able to make money this year, we wanted to give everyone enough time to get to the tier level that they wanted to be at. So we want to make sure everyone had time to get up to where they wanted to be. So we're locking that in stone, December 31st, and then the bonus program, the bonus pool. We wanted to give you guys time to get the referral matching bonus on this. So I'm gonna be talking about a big push we're doing at the end of the live update here, but it's locked down to August 31st. I promise that's when it's going to close this time. I know we've extended it quite a few times, but that's locked in stone now. The other thing that I want to talk about that I don't think many people remembered it from the last update or not, but it's a huge thing, is the 5% per annum return on all purchased coins paid monthly to you guys until Doty hits 1.0. So this is thank you for your patience with the Doty progress and allowing us to make Doty the right way rather than pushing it out the door just to publish it. Again, what we were talking about with publishers, the ambassador program, and you guys are allowing us to get this game to a state where it's ready to see, ready for the public to see it and release it at a point where it's actually going to make a lot of money. So this is a thank you to you for allowing us to do that. And until Doty hits 1.0, that means that Doty is a fully finished game, fully finished stage. It's making serious profit. So this is going to be for, we're not giving timelines right now until we can get our roadmap solid. So Ben's a little worried. She's thinking I'm going to say something. I won't do it, I promise. Sometime next year, Doty's going to hit 1.0. That means that, that's the product that we're happy with. It's the full game. And it's making serious revenue. We will be making profit well before the 1.0 launch. So that doesn't mean that we have to wait till 1.0 to be making anything. We'll be making profit with Doty well before the 1.0 launch. The 1.0 just signifies the finished product in our mind. And from there, we'll continue to add content, cosmetics, and so on. So that 5%, what you do is you go to the tier level page, and then at the top right, you'll see the total coins that are going towards your 5%. So then that's, take whatever that value is there, take it times 5% and divide it by 12, which means you're being paid out monthly. And that's a bonus that you're going to be seeing on the payouts starting at the end of this month. So that's a huge deal that can add up for quite a bit, especially for the people in the higher tier levels. All right, let me find my notes. So before I move on from this, is there any questions you guys have about how we're simplifying everything before I go on to Doty and Gaspo updates? I'll give you guys a few seconds to do some questions here. I'm not seeing any questions come through. Hopefully, we try to make it as simple as possible, so hopefully there aren't any questions. This is really awesome for you guys. By us putting all of the games into one coin pool, it means you don't have to worry about what project to buy coins for, if one's going to make more money than the other one, how you have to move them around. So it's much better for you guys, much easier to understand, and just better all around. It takes effect right away. So after this live update, Mike's going to be working on updating the website, moving all the coins. We're going to move all the coins for you guys, so you don't have to worry about anything. Everything is going to get moved over, and you'll be able to see your updated coin balance. And the coin overview page will be updated. So all of this will get updated today. So yeah, Bruce asked when it takes effect, so it'll be right away. Rudy asked, it sounds good, Bobby. Is there a projection of income like you used to do on the spreadsheets? I'll work on that for you guys. So for the next live update, I'll go ahead and do another projection so that I can show you guys all of the current projects, our user acquisition strategies, how that could play out, user counts, what that means, and all of that. So I'll definitely get one of those going for you. All right, let's go ahead and keep moving on here. So we are going to wait a second. Where are my notes? Okay, when I was doing my slideshow, I missed 2 sections of my notes. So we're going to keep it on this slide, and I will just do some talking. I don't know how I messed that up. Yep, this info will be on the Holyfire site. We're going to work on an ambassador program overview for you guys that kind of has a bullet point of all of this information. So we'll definitely have all of this information available to you on the site. Just give us a few days to get it all laid out. And I'm going to cover the ambassador overview page here after the Doty and Gaspo update. It'll all be on there as well. So all of this will be on the site here pretty quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about Doty roadmap. So what we're working towards is our own game launcher. Instead of launching on Steam, we want to launch with our own game launcher because, again, what we want to do is become our own publisher. So we want to be able to have our own platform that we can launch other games on, our other games and other developers' games, and take a piece of the pie across all games. So having our own game launcher gives us more control. It allows us to do more revenue streams in-game that Steam wouldn't allow us to do. And it gives us better control and access to our community to drive them to wherever we want for monetization strategies. The other thing that's being worked on right now that's heavily in progress is the upgrade to Unity 2019. And what this gives us access to is better artificial intelligence possibilities. We can build out a living, breathing world where the soldiers, the infected, and the wildlife can all interact. It vastly increases the number of players and infected that we can have on a server. It'll save us a ton of money on the servers because we can take advantage of all the resources on a server rather than just a few threads. And then it gives us better performance, and it allows us to stand out from other games. So I'm going to go back and forth with Ben here for a second. So do you know of any other games in the zombie genre that are actively taking advantage of the 2019 stuff, Ben?
As far as I'm aware, no. It's very new, so we'd be, I think, one of the first to go public with it.
Nice, that's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
Normally when you think of a zombie survival game, like how many zombies are normally on the screen at a time that you're fighting?
Sorry?
I'm breaking up. With the zombie games, how many zombies are usually on screen? Like with the stuff that's out there right now?
I mean, it depends on the thing. What game was it recently? I think they were advertising 1,000 as a big whoop-de-doo on console. So I mean, that kind of previously was a huge success. Even typically you don't even reach that; you reach a couple hundred. Whereas we're looking at 10,000 plus, which is a huge difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it plays out. How many zombies we get on screen.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
You guys are doing some tests around that right now, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Just to see what kind of performance we can get. As soon as we can get some video footage, that'd be awesome to share with the ambassadors.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry,
my Discord is popping off in my bottom corner here. It's just distracting me. The development team's going back and forth about vehicles and stuff. In your opinion, are we going to be in a position where we can effectively monetize the game this year? Not getting specifics of how much we can make or how many players we'll have, but will we be in a position where we'll have the cosmetic systems, we'll have the world for people to run around, we'll have a solid base game to start promoting?
Yeah, we will have a base game this year, which will form the foundation and form a platform that we can then monetize. Yep.
Cool. And I had a screenshot of, let me see, this guy. Just to show you guys a little bit about the cosmetic system. Where my notes go. So here's an example of an infected. It's just the male character. You can see that he's got multiple layers of clothing on here. So this is what our character guy, Steven, has been working on, where you can see he's got an undershirt right here. He's got an overcoat. He's got pants. He's got shoes. And there's also gloves. And then there's underwear. So what we're doing here is being able to, with this style of character, it allows us to layer clothing to have a lot more options where, you know, back when we had the blocky character, which I'm so happy we moved away from, we could only draw textures onto the character. We couldn't really mix and match clothing or anything like that. So being able to have a character like this allows us to take our cosmetics up, you know, a million notches. Players will be able to mix and match clothing, come up with their own styles. It allows us to have players express themselves with their clothing. So it's just a win-win for everything involved here with the cosmetic side. So being able to upgrade our characters is one of the biggest things that we could have done. No, I remember making these pages. There it is right there. I don't know what I was doing. I found my slide, guys. All right, now I got to get back to my notes though. It's a problem with having 3 monitors. You got stuff scattered around all over the place. So with that style of character, we can have just thousands of cosmetic options that players will be able to unlock. Or for one convenient $4.99 a month or whatever price it is, you can unlock all of them. So that's how we're pushing the subscription model to try and get as many people on there as we possibly can. So now that I've gone through that whole update without the slide, now I'm going to move on to the next one. I don't know how I missed that. All right, Gaspo.io update. So I want to show you guys, Ben's been working on the mobile companion app. So this is the mobile app that players will be able to log in with the same username and password. Let me stop sharing my screen and try not to break it. What the heck? Got another window open. All right, I hope that didn't just break it. All right, there we go. Too many buttons. So this is the mobile app that Ben is working on. You can see it earn coins. Is that mirrored?
It's very shiny.
Are those is that wording backwards for you?
Oh no, it's readable, yeah.
Weird. On my screen, it's all backwards. So what it says is watch videos, view offer wall, complete surveys, redeem gift card. So basically, players who are on the go can earn coins by using our Gaspo.io mobile app. So if they wanted to watch a video to earn coins, they just hit watch video. Then it plays a nice little ad. And that's all they have to do. I'm going to mute it out here. So what's awesome about this mobile app is that we get paid insanely fast on the mobile ads. So we can withdraw mobile ads within a few days from when people are earning with it. So when people are on the go and they want to earn coins so that they can buy raffles, they can buy power-ups for games, they can just watch videos over and over and over. And we let them watch as many videos as they want. So it's counting down. So as soon as that one's over, I'll just push it again, and you can keep watching videos. If you're at work or something, and you want to earn as many coins as possible, you can just sit here and keep hitting the button. I never understood these ads. Have you seen these, Ben? They'll do like.
Oh yeah, they try to make you. Yeah.
Competitive
scams, I call them.
Yeah, it's like or there'll be one like a noob or pro or my girlfriend or me. I'm like, I don't understand the comparison or what they're trying to say.
Well, you're legally gifted or something, which is
yeah. I don't know what marketing director thought that would be a good idea. But, so that's the mobile app. So people can earn coins over and over and over. And what we're going to do is we're going to have leaderboards that will reward players with gems for being the top earners in each of the categories. So if we wanted to drive 1 million players to watch rewarded videos nonstop all day, then we can have a leaderboard for the gems, where people can be rewarded gems simply for watching videos. So if somebody watches 500 rewarded videos in a day, they're top of the leaderboard, then they could be rewarded with 100 gems, for example, which would be $1 worth of gems. So people will be able to redeem gift cards frequently, and it's really easy to do. So anyone can do that. Just do it again, and you'll have another video. So you can do this all day long. I don't know when they'll cap you out, if it ever does. We have multiple sources through the company that we're going with. So there's multiple rewarded video companies underneath each one. So this is money. this is us printing money right here. Being able to push people to a mobile app that we control to watch rewarded videos all day long is insanely profitable. And we get paid on it super fast. So it really is a win-win. And I just clicked on the ad. I don't want to install a casino game. And you see once it's done, you've been rewarded 100 coins. So if I'm working all day long, I can just sit here, set it on my desk. Every 30 seconds, just check down, click the button again, and I'm going to be earning coins all day long. I'll top the leaderboard, I'll get my gems, and I'll be able to redeem a gift card. Being able to have mobile added into our arsenal is huge. So we're also going to be having mobile games. So not just the mobile companion app, we'll be having mobile games as well that people can compete in, all under the Gas.io Holy Fire Games branding. So what that does is it allows us to start building our mobile catalog of games. And again, this takes us back to being a publisher, where once we have the audience, once we have the millions of players across our mobile games, we can push a new game out, whether it's on Gas.io or not, or whether it's a third party. We're publishing a game for another developer. We can promote that game across all of our properties, across Doti, across Gas.io, across our other featured IO mobile games. Drive millions of installs to that game overnight, make it go to the top of the trending list on the Play stores. We have viral hits on demand. We can make a game go viral over and over and over. And it's a proven model that's been done by Ketchup, by Voodoo. Of course, they put so many ads into the game that all of their games get horrible reviews. I don't understand it. But they've shown that the process works. So once you have the audience is king. Audience is gold. That's your money. Build the audience. Drive it wherever you want across all of your games, and you're going to be printing money across all of these apps just over and over and over. Let me share my screen again here to go through more slides. Okay. So we're also building out a VIP platform on Gaspo. Let me pull up my Gaspo notes just to read off some of the ideas that we have for the VIP platform. So we've got... so let me just read what I got here in my notes. So the VIP concept is a way to generate instant revenue through the site. Players can buy a monthly membership, which enables the VIP status. And then it's important that we come up with a VIP offering that makes it easy for a VIP to earn more than $5 a month in gift cards so that they will keep their subscription active. So if they're paying out $4.99 a month to us, we want to make it as easy as possible for them to be making 10, 15, 20, 50, $100 worth of gift cards a month to make that $5 worthwhile for them to keep paying. So some of the perks will be, I was thinking that they could earn a matching coin bonus whenever they earn coins in the earn coin section of the site. So for example, if an offer pays 50 coins, when it converts, you would earn 50 coin VIP matching bonus payout. So people that want to use the coins to buy raffles or buy, power-ups for games, it'll allow them to earn coins much faster, which will allow them to place higher in the video games, which will allow them to earn more gems to redeem more gift cards. We can give them access to VIP-only games. These games would feature daily, weekly, monthly leaderboards only for VIP players, access to VIP-only raffles with lower tickets so you have a better chance of winning, access to VIP-only leaderboards on every game that reset daily. More places pay gems, so you have a better chance of winning something. Extra spins in the daily wheel bonus in the mobile companion app, which rewards random prizes. We're thinking a higher affiliate payout not sure on the percents yet, but it'll be double what the free affiliate payout is. They'll be able to disable all the ads on the website and mobile. On mobile, this is a huge perk because when we show ads in between levels, so say it's a challenge game and you have to survive as long as possible. Well, every 5 to 10 tries, we would show an ad just to make money in between those. But as a VIP, you wouldn't have those ads in between. You'd still be able to watch rewarded videos, but you just wouldn't see ads in between levels. So it allows you to get through more games faster, to have more tries get in on the leaderboard. We'll let you enable the full screen option for the WebGL games. Unlock custom skins in the games that are only for VIP members. Custom icon next to their name on the leaderboard, so it'll show a little crown. Access to VIP-only tournaments. I'll cover tournaments in a second. So those are just some of the VIP features that we're planning to make it worth their while to pay us $4.99. Again, that's instant revenue for us. So when we're driving our user acquisition strategy, we're going to be pushing the VIP platform as hard as we possibly can to get as many people to upgrade, and we'll just keep reinvesting that money to grow the audience. So that's how we plan on getting massive user counts. Tournaments on Gaspo.io will pit players against each other. Say 10 players join the tournament. It's a 100 gem entrance fee, for example, and then the prize pool would be 800 gems, for example. So what that does is it allows a company to recoup some of the gems as kind of a fee for running the tournament. So we can, kind of get back some of the gems instead of having to pay it out in gift cards. It allows the company to be more profitable, players to play against each other, and the winner takes all. We'll have raffles. Prizes could be gem packages, coin packages, gift cards, consoles, computers, video cards, all sorts of stuff that gamers would want. We've got free prizes, the random drawings. So anyone who earns coins in the hourly, daily, weekly, monthly time frames would be eligible to win random drawings, such as gems, coins, power-ups for the games, all sorts of stuff. So lots of stuff going on there. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a Void. We've been making some tweaks to the overall page design, so it's all a heavy work in progress here. Ben and I have been working hard the past few weeks on the Avoid. I was doing the server side and he was doing the client side. It was a lot of fun working back and forth with him to get everything working. He made some tweaks yesterday that should make the gameplay more smooth. So if I go ahead and click play here. Ben joined in. Let's see if I can survive longer than him. We made it so that it's more responsive. You can see we've got ads over here that are refreshing. See if I can find them. We basically just made the overall game experience more smooth. It responds better, more responsive. I don't know where he's at. He's hiding. And then
corner or something.
What's that?
Do you want to meet in a corner?
Yeah, let's go bottom left. So after 1,000 points, what we call assassins start spawning in, and they'll hunt you down faster, try and take you out. Got another guy in here. Oh, geez, I wasn't paying attention. I just catapulted into all of your skulls. Use my speed boost here. So this is a game that players can play together. It's the first multiplayer game of many that we have. He used a shield too. I tried to use my shield to. Well, that didn't work out for me, did it? So it's kind of a game of skill here. We're trying to rush past other players to get them caught. So we're trying to make it as smooth as possible for when a skull actually hits you. Not cool. I don't have my power up. So hey, Mel joined here. So yeah, it's a fun game that you can just play this all day long, just run around and try and get the top score. Here's our leaderboards. Nerd Picker just got assaulted there by like 10 skulls. Nice. So we got the new design for leaderboards here. So here you can see the daily VIP leaderboard. This will be just for VIPs so that they can have their own leaderboard. This is for everyone here, so you can see the new design. 0 points in first place today, 2,500, not bad at all. and then it'll go down to, I think, the 25th place. So you see the weekly. Shows the reward. We're still tweaking these reward values. Yeah, Steve, they're not necessarily farting at the skulls. It's a dust cloud because you're sprinting. I could see how it looks like that, though. We've got the description over here, which what this does, the purpose of this side over here was that it gives room for another outstream video player here without it overlapping the game. So it makes it so that we can have a video playing down here without it interfering with the game. It's another huge money maker for us. So that's the purpose of having the description over there instead of under the game. We've got the reward center started. We've got the offer walls in here. We've got the browse sites, which is Gaspo. We've got the watch videos, which is Gaspo. So we're going to be driving a ton of traffic to Gaspo. We're going to be driving a ton of traffic to any property that we want, that we control, to allow players to earn coins by generating ad revenue for us. So we're still working on putting together all the technology for the raffles and all of that. But we're looking good to have a lot of stuff done by the end of the month. We should be ready to go. Ben's going to be working on. You said you'd have the mobile app done early next week, was it, Ben?
Yep, for Gaspo. Yep.
Yeah, and then you're going to move on to some of the WebGL games, right?
I am. Yep.
Yeah. You know which one you're going to do first?
I think the helicopter. I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of games done by the end of the month. Well, I'm gonna try and get a list of the exact ones that we want to do, so we can kind of knock them out one by one. I don't know how many games we're gonna have done by the end of the month, but we're gonna try and get as many as we can. And then once we have the WebGL stuff all going, then we're gonna start working on the mobile game side of things and get a bunch of mobile games going as well. So we're gonna be constantly adding games to the platform. We'll have a good amount to get started with, so players can go ahead and start. We can start getting people signed up and driving traffic. So it's all coming together really good. Just got to work on the homepage, some more stuff for the reward center, and then the tournament and raffle stuff. So lots of stuff still in the works, but it's coming together really good. So our user acquisition strategy is I'm working with a company that will work with us to make sure that we have a positive return on investment for any dollar that we spend. So if we're spending $1, we're making more than $1 off of the traffic. And then we can just keep rinsing and repeating and drive as much traffic from their network as we possibly can. We want to get up to hundreds of thousands of players on Gaspo platform as soon as possible to get some real profit going through this platform. Remember, once we build that audience, we can promote whatever we want through it. So that's key. Build the audience and then keep building the games that the audience can play. Let me find my notes. All right, so we're to the point now at the slideshow where we need your help. So what we need you to do, we need your help to make our vision a reality. So share our ambassador program offer with as many people as you think would be interested. This truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for people to be involved in. Register at Gaspo.io and play games daily to try and win the leaderboards. You can redeem gift cards. Use your Gaspo.io affiliate code when it's ready to share the site with as many people as you can to help grow the community. And then we're pushing to have all ambassador seats sold by the end of August. Excuse me. The more people we have sharing Gaspo.io during its launch phase, the better. And would also allow us to have a budget to do a heavy user acquisition strategy for Gaspo. That's a hard word to say, acquisition. I think I missed a slide where I talked about the new ambassador overview page coming. I think that's why I got confused. Oh, here we are. So we're working on a new ambassador program overview page that you guys can share. It's a revamped overview page. It breaks the long video down into multiple videos that have text and visuals around them for easier reference. So we break the side of the page up into multiple sections that go over every detail of what's going on. Shorter videos so that people can reference them if they're confused about a certain aspect of the program. And a big thing is that it allows ambassadors to join in at any tier level. So we're not limiting the amount an ambassador can join for anymore. Right now, you can join for 500 only. And then you'd have to buy more coins to move up the tier level. We're going to make it so that you can buy in at any level. So that way you guys will be able to easily earn higher referral bonuses without having to have the new ambassador go in and buy more coins at a later date to try and get to the level that they want to be. So if somebody wanted to come in at a silver level, they'd be able to. If they want to come in at a diamond level, they'd be able to. And then it'll all be rewarded to you guys for the referral process a lot easier than trying to get somebody to come in for 500 and then buy more coins later. All the coins now go into one pool, so new ambassadors won't have to worry about what game to buy coins for or what is going to be launched first. All games now go into one pool. So that's we are working on that. I'll have that to you guys as quickly as I can. I'm actively working on that to get you guys a better page that there's been a lot of changes. So we want to make sure that we have a very clear and precise overview page that you guys can share with people to get them excited about the program. All right, so if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and ask them now. Otherwise, we'll start wrapping up here. Again, we appreciate you guys' ongoing support. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Thanks, Ben, for hopping on. I didn't let you talk very much, did I?
I've been conscious not to. I think every time I talk, my big thing pops up on the screen. I'm not sure.
No, I locked it to me.
Oh, okay, wicked.
Yeah, you could have talked the whole time.
Cool.
All right, let's see what questions we got here. Steve said, idea, maybe just scrolling through the Gaspo blog post can earn them points so they'll get past the blogs we have previously and later built. We can drive traffic to all of the individual blog posts. The reason that we want them in the actual blog post is because we have more ad units inside the actual blog page than just the overview page. A lot more video units, which is where a lot of the money is. So that's why we drive them directly to the pages. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Casa? How many seats are missing to achieve that? I don't know. I'll need to look. Basically, to figure that out, you can just, because it depends on what level somebody comes in at. So, you can look at how many game coins there are total. If you divided that by 500, then you could see how many it would be if everyone came in at the $500 level. But if we have people come in at a higher level, then that basically counts as, however many seats, divide that by 500. So it all depends on what people buy in at. So what I can say is that if everyone just shared it with 2 to 3 people that were interested, we could probably max it out. We have around 450 ambassadors around that mark right now, so it'll definitely be under the 2,000 mark. The more people come in for, the less seats are available, the less amount of people that you guys are sharing stuff with. So it definitely is in everyone's best interest. If you have people that want to come in for more than the $500 level, it just means you guys will be sharing with less people when it closes out. List. Leanne said ETA on the Gaspo site being ready for public. What's your thoughts, Ben, on having a few of the simple games ready to go after the mobile app is done? How long do you think that'll take you to get another 3 games or so?
So about a week per game, roughly speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So by the end of the month, we'd be able to have. We'll definitely have a Void. We'll have the mobile companion app and 1 to 2 games maybe on the IO side, WebGL.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's really all we would need to get started with. We'll keep it nice and easy. People can play multiple games, and then as we build, we're just going to constantly be. Ben and I are working on this project ongoing for the foreseeable future to keep adding games. So we will continue to add games to just grow the library there as much as we possibly can. But our goal is to launch Gaspo as early in August as we possibly can. That's what our goal is. So as long as we have all the technology ready on the site and we got a few games in there, we should be good to go. Mel asked, when do you feel we will start allowing other companies to put games on our site? Once we have a solid audience, if we had 500,000 players, I would feel comfortable putting other people's games on the end of the site, because that would give us a reason to start building out the SDK software development kit that these developers will use to tie into all of our leaderboards, into our reward system and all of that. It'll make it worth our while to do that. So whenever we can get to the 500,000 mark or so, do you have any thoughts on that, Ben?
Oh no, I completely agree with what you say.
Yeah, we just need the audience to make it worth their time and our time.
Yep.
Mel asked, have we made any progress on the Doty roadmap since 7.1 update? Yep, I'll let Ben answer that about what's been going on lately. The biggest thing is the 2019 upgrade, but I'll let Ben talk on that for a second.
Yeah, so we're still putting together a solid roadmap. So the ECS transition, we're waiting to get that out the way. Basically, because it is new, we're getting it done first, basically. So once we have that done, we'll be kind of assessing, what is left, and then we'll be putting out a roadmap to show, what's going to be arriving and when it's going to be arriving.
Nice. Yeah, and Mike asked, but primarily Ben and the game development team are working on Doty first, and then the downtime work on mobile games. So again, I'll let you answer that. But you're filling more of the project management role on Doty right now. You've got a solid team under you that's handling the bulk of the work, right?
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, Doty does come first. I do keep on top of it. I'm involved with it every day. But in terms of development, I'm on the mobile side right now, and yeah, Pavel primarily leads with Doty right now.
Yeah, and also I just don't let him sleep, so I supply him an endless supply of Monster and Amps. Do you guys have Amps in the UK? Energy drink?
Amps, don't think so. No, I have Monster, Red Bull.
Best one ever. You know what? I think they're getting phased out though, because I haven't been able to find them anywhere. I'm drinking Monsters now. I love my Amps though. That's such a shame. But back on track. No sleep and lots of energy drinks.
Sounds healthy.
Casa said, I'm coming to London in September. Any possibility I can meet the London staff? We're not actually in London. You guys are a couple hours away from there, right?
Yeah, about 2 hours-ish.
Yeah, by train. Another fascinating thing is in the U.S., we don't really have a whole lot of train travel. I mean, we have like passenger train stuff, but it's not like a normal means of travel. It's like a big deal there, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, our country's too small really to fly around in, so we just train everywhere. Yeah.
That's crazy. Different lifestyles.
Yep.
Yeah, rock stars are good too. Love the Amps though. All right, Rudy asked, Bobby, what time frame is the Forsaken Legends game coming next year? That's way too early to tell. It depends on how solid the Doty launch goes. We want to make sure that we get that game out solid first before we even think about tackling another project. So it'll it's definitely coming soon. Trademark soon. That's what they do. But yeah, no clear timelines on that one yet. But that's a passion project of mine that I would love to get back to, especially with voxel technology. Can't wait to do voxels. The development team doesn't like it when I mention voxels, but I love it. Only because it's huge sidetracks, and we've gone down that road a few times. All right, guys. You got anything else you want to share, Ben, about how things are going or how it's looking? Or
I think you've covered everything, really.
All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. If you guys have any questions on this stuff, feel free to open a support ticket. But hopefully today's update simplifies everything for you guys, makes it easier to share. We want you guys to be on fire about sharing the project with others and just bringing as many people on board over this next month and a half as we possibly can. That way we can, any of the money that's coming in, we want to be able to, secure the future development for Doty to make sure that can keep going. And then have a lot of ad revenue coming in for the Doty, or not Doty, for the Gazpo launch, so we can drive a lot of user acquisition to make sure we get Gazpo launched really fast. To do a support ticket, just send it through the ambassador platform, and if you just say reference Bobby or reference whoever, then they get passed along to whoever we need. All right, guys. Hey, my voice held through this entire update. How about that? I guess I've been talking more, huh? I do these live updates more frequently. I could probably talk for like 3-4 hours. Wouldn't that be a fun live update? We'll be on here for like a full day. All right, guys. We'll be sure to keep in touch with you guys, as always, through Discord and through the site. If you're not a member of Discord, be sure to do that. We like to talk back and forth all day there, share pictures, screenshots of how Doty's going, how Gaspo's going. And I like to share the concept stuff with you guys as much as I can to get your feedback, just to see what you guys think, like the Holy Fire Games logo that's being worked on. But everything's going awesome. We're really looking forward to the next few months with Doty. I can't wait. I know the development team can't either, to be able to get back into the game, run around, playing, and kill all these infected. We keep getting teased every day with all these cool graphics of characters and vehicles and tech demos, and I just want to play.
Yeah, that's going to be good. I really can't wait.
Yeah, it's such a unique game that we're putting together here. Unique style, really unique features that the game has. We're really gonna have a home run here with Doty. I have no doubt. All right, everyone, have a great weekend, and we will talk to you guys very soon here. See you guys.
See you later.